Hey folks, Doc here. Some of you following along on Facebook probably heard that I was having some difficulties with an ice storm last night. An ice storm basically constitutes what happens when you have a whole ton of freezing rain and stuff like that all at once, and it keeps coming down and freezing the moment it hits stuff. And basically the effect that has is it loads down tree branches pretty badly. We just got our power back after having it out all night, and there's some areas around here that still don't have power. I've come outside to survey the damage, and I got a little work ahead of myself. Ugh. These are the big pine trees, like 100 feet tall over the shop. Okay, maybe not 100, but closer, probably 75 or 80. And they dumped their guts last night. Some of you guys might remember some early shop videos when I got this place, operational, or getting it operational, that there was some holes in the roof from prior damage. Same sort of thing. As I'm filming, I got to keep my eye on the limbs. They're still icy and they're still weighted down. And if I hear any cracking, I'm dropping the camera and running. But yeah, there's debris all over the place here. And looks like the tent trailer took a bit of a hit. Don't know if it's damaged yet, but well, hell, I'll find out. Here's most of the horde. And as you can see, it took a bit of a hit. There's a decent sized limb laying across commando there. And it almost looks like the fact that I left the seat folded forward, as I always do, might have saved the hood from damage. I hope so. I don't want to have to replace that. But yeah, if you look, you can just see all the ice that was weighing all these branches down. There is some damage to the garage door from where that limb came down. I'm not really pleased about that. I can dolly most of that out, and it's more cosmetic than anything. It's not really going to hurt operation of the door, and I certainly don't have to replace the panel. But given the fact that that was a more or less brand new garage door, I'm less than entirely thrilled. However, that being said, it looks like the machines for the most part survived. I'm going to have to check this racer for damage. I can see myself being into a bit of paint repair, which, considering the striping and all that stuff, doesn't thrill me none. This John Deere here is actually a customer's machine, and I just about dropped a brick in my shorts last night when I realized what was going on, and it was far too late to start moving machines out of harm's way. Good news is, I don't think anything got broken. Carrie's racer is none the worse for wear. This ATV took a bit of a hit though. This, oops, I'm tripping. This big limb here, which is about 5 inches in diameter, broke the fender, smacked the handlebars. I think there might be a bit of a bend to the bar. The knuckle guard definitely got rearranged. But it's a good thing I'm not too worried about bodywork on this thing. All things considered, if that's the extent of the damage, I did pretty good. As you can see, there's a bunch of tree debris on the roof of the shop, and because of the ice and the tarp, I can't really tell if there's any real damage to it, or I don't know if you heard that. I just heard another limb come down in the background. Anyways, yeah, I can't really tell what's going on as far as damage goes. Hoping it's nothing severe. From what I can tell, it doesn't look like anything severe. Yeah, son of a bitch. We've got some equally large trees at the front of the house, and I was kind of concerned about tree parts coming through the house last night too. Fortunately, they did not. But yeah, those are some pretty tall pines. Anyways, it looks like I've got some cleanup to do. Oh, God. And, well, stick around and let's hope for the best.